Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening to you. How are you?
Oh, good.
Good. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's good. All right. Let's just wait for, I think we are waiting for another student.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what was your name again?
Simon.
Simon. Okay, Simon, this is Hamid.
Hi.
Today I am covering for Narada. So have you done the test before, Simon?
No.
No. All right. What score are you after?
I think it's 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 60. All right. Okay. Now, so just before the other student joins.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yep. Just a few things. So you speak Putonghua.
Yeah.
All right.
Malaysian Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, so do you speak Putonghua?
Yeah, I speak Putonghua.
That's good.
You also know how to speak Chinese?
Just a few words, but yes, I had a class of Chinese students. They just newly arrived to Australia. They didn't know a word in English. So basically they were teaching me Chinese and me English.
Yeah.
I learned at the end of the term, I learned more Chinese. They probably
Yeah.
One of my favorite words in Chinese is ping pong chu.
Oh, the ping pong ball? Yeah.
Yes, the ping pong chip, yes.
Yeah.
And I noticed that most of the students, the Chinese students, they refer to Iran as Ilan. I think that's the way you pronounce it in Putonghua.
Oh, okay.
May I ask which part of China you're from?
No, I'm from Malaysia.
You're from Malaysia.
Yeah.
But you don't speak Putonghua. No.
No, I speak Mandarin. I'm Malaysia Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Malaysia also got like India, Malay, and Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. How about the language? What's the? I know the language is Malay, but you must have your own language, or are there different?
Oh yeah, my own language is Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right. Okay. Now, so do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right. Okay. So I think we're just waiting for the other student.
Yeah. Okay.
Come in, and then, okay, I'm going to share. Let me just get my my stuff prepared here before I start sharing.
Okay.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see.
Good. All right. So I guess we just start, and then whenever the other student comes in, that's okay. So the first thing about the test is the position of microphone. All right. So I'm not wearing the headset microphone. So imagine this is the microphone, because in the test center, the microphones cannot be bent. Okay, so it just goes up and down. All right.
Okay.
So it goes up and down. Now, the position of the microphone should not be immediately in front of your mouth. All right. Do you know the reason why, Simon? Why it should not be in front of your mouth?
Maybe if I speak the sound too loud.
And yes, of course, and the wind, you just blow into the microphone at the wow effect. Wow, you know.
Okay.
The best position, it's like you're on the phone, and then you have the microphone immediately. Okay, here comes Mayoko. So just wait for her to join the class. Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. Hello, Mayoko. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This is Hamid.
Yeah.
All right. So, Simon and I were just a starter. So I just start from where I was talking about microphone, where to put the microphone when you are doing the test. All right. Now I was saying that you have a headset and the microphone is just a sticky plastic thing. You should not have it immediately in front of your mouth. Don't put it in front of your mouth, because when you speak, you blow into it and it cannot record your voice properly. The best position is here. Look, close to your nose, a little bit above your mouth and close to your nose. Okay, this way you do not blow to it. And you need to speak a little bit louder. Don't shout, do not shout, but a little bit louder than normal. All right? Okay, Simon, make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Now, because you haven't done the test before, all of you have, everyone has, I mean, a different perspective on the test. They think that it's like any other test that you've done, but it is actually unlike any other test you've done. A lot of the students, when they sit the test, they are shocked, they are surprised, because a lot of the students are shouting. We all know that in a test, it should be silence, like IELTS, any other test, everybody keeps quiet. But in this test, there are 8 people in the same room and they are shouting. And if it is the first time you're sitting the test, then some students get distracted and they just, the test has started and they just look at the others. Oh my goodness, it's shouting, look at that one. Now, you need to be field independent. You need to be concentrating on what you're doing. And I'm gonna play you a video. In this video, you will know how to concentrate during the test, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us know that the test should be done in silence. If a test taker, for example, has a question, they raise their hand and wait to be attended to by an invigilator. Only then they are allowed to whisper their question. So this is the condition under which all of us have done our exams, and we are absolutely used to it. So it comes with no surprise that all candidates who sit the PTE test for the first time not only lose their concentration, but also get distracted by all the noise and hubbub around them. The distraction is most noted in the following speaking sections. Read aloud.
Over the water, high pressure surface,
Another administration
Reusable
of
very
diverse
group,
single
fast changing world of motion.
The best comparison is likely a big young.
So this is how it sounds like, all right? You should be prepared for that.
Okay.
Now, I will show you what to do in order to be prepared for this situation. You have to be field independent, especially when the test is in speaking, all right?
Magnetars also produce right.
Repeat sentence.
People see ads on the internet, on the TV.
The university welcomes people
People are
to
interested
to
in treasure
treasure
collection. Each house of the share in collections of
Describe image.
On the screen, I can see one
Population
paragraph
listed here,
distribution
the
using
age and
alphabet
status structure of Australia.
On the screen, I can see pop animal.
Population
On
is
the screen, I
distributed
can
along the
see
horizontal
on the
axis.
screen, I
It is
can
shown
see
on the left and
gray
table
color.
on the
On the
right.
screen, I
The
can
graph
see
explains
white color. On the screen, I can see
population of
25. On the
younger
screen, I can see
citizens
50.
groups
On
at the
the screen, I
bottom,
can see
the oldest at the
75. On
top,
the
and
screen, I
young.
And read a lecture.
The speaker in the beginning of the lecture
Here
talked
in the
about
lecture,
dynamic
the speaker
speech.
talks about
Direction.
there are some lines directly also
Space.
Also, some PTE candidates may start their test later than others. This means that while other PTE candidates are doing the reading section, some are still finishing the writing section, and their keyboard typing sound could be a distraction for those who are concentrating on the reading section. To avoid this, some PTE test centers provide their candidates with noise-cancelling headsets. They are usually behind the monitor of your PC. Alternatively, you can take your own noise-cancelling earbuds to the PTE test center. You need to declare them to the test room supervisors before taking them to the test room. Now, how can you prepare yourself to keep you focused during your PTE test? Well, you can do the following things. Firstly, practice your speaking module while you are watching television with its volume to medium or high. This way, you can learn how to ignore distractions and concentrate on your current task. Secondly, practice your PTE speaking items in a public place such as a crowded park, a coffee shop, or any place that has a significant noise in the background. Good luck with your test. All right. So, any questions?
No.
No.
Mayuka, any questions?
No.
All right. So, that is very important that you keep your composure during the test by practicing in front of the television, wherever you think there's a significant noise in the background. All right. So always remember that the test is not a quiet one. It's different from other tests you've ever experienced in this sense. All right. Now, when the test starts, there's an introduction section to the test as well. All right. So you need to introduce yourself, and it is not marked at all. So don't worry if you stutter, don't worry if you make mistakes. There is no points here for that introduction. In fact, just mention your name and why you're taking the test, and that's it. It's a sort of digital signature of who is taking the test. So, for instance, if the university says, well, this is not the person who sent the test. Well, they sent a little sample of your voice with the your score and say, this is the person who sent the test. So it's a signature, just a voice signature. All right. Now, shall we start with speaking, or do you want to start with a different skill?
Maybe speaking, I think.
Speaking? Yeah. All right, good. So I was in your class yesterday, so I remember you did describe image, right? So do you want to start from read aloud, or just continue with describe image and read a lecture? Mayuka, what do you think?
I don't know. Read aloud.
Okay, read aloud. So it is, read aloud it is. Simon?
Yeah. Okay.
Go, okay, good. That's good. All right. So we start the read aloud section. Now, as you know, in the read aloud section, you are given this time here. Look, the time is ticking. All right. And it gives you whatever the time it is, for instance, 25, 30, 40 seconds. So take this time to read it silently. And once you hear the beep, you start reading it out loud. Now, what I want you to do is to finish the paragraph. Okay. To finish the paragraph somewhere around here. Look, somewhere around here. Okay. So once you finish there, the first thing you do is to hit the next button. And the computer says, are you sure? Do you really want to go to the next item? And you say, yeah, absolutely. So I want you to do it very quickly. So once, I mean, that your time will be registered when you press the yes button. So look, when you press the yes button, that's the time that is registered for you to read this page. Now, okay, there we are. Now, I'll give you one example. I'll give you just one sample here. Let me go to 21. All right. Now, so I want you to read it first, please.
No?
No, just read it silently.
Okay.
Just prepare for it. So I'm gonna. Okay. So this one, everyone, just read it silently, please. All right. Simon, would you give it a go?
Start now.
Well, it's now too late because I did it. So what I want to say is this. Now, I'm going to read it anyway. So if there's a word that you cannot pronounce,
Yeah.
all right. So you, for instance, you start. This is during the preparation time. So I say, but today I more clearly understand the consequences of leaving my original profession when I meet old friends who are now I cannot pronounce it. And surgeons, I sense how our views on medical problems and have diverged. I don't know how to pronounce it. The effects of disease. Now, I want you to give it a go. Give it your best shot, but do not stutter. You know what a stutter means, Simon?
What does that mean?
It means like this. They okay, just don't do that. Just give it a go once and that's it. If you made a mistake, do not repeat yourself. Do not come back to correct yourself. All right?
The word I don't know how to pronounce.
Okay, so for instance, how about this one? Simon, give it a go.
Elevate.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, but do not say don't do that. Just say aliviate, okay, and go. Do not repeat yourself. All right.
Okay.
Now, what is important here is your oral fluency. Your oral fluency is very important. Now, I'll give you an example. A student sat this test and he read it like this. So, beep. But today I am more clearly on this. I'm sorry. I more clearly understand the consequences of leaving my original profession when I meet old friends who are now physicians and surgeons, I sense how our views on medical problems have diverged. They scrutinize the effects of disease and try to eliminate or alleviate them. I try to understand how they come about in the first place. Now, I tried to mimic David Attenborough in this particular case, but if you read it like this, you will get 50 for your oral fluency in this particular item. All right. What is important for you is to finish it somewhere around here. Okay, half time, a little past half time, that's fine. A little past half time, that's fine. Now, you will get that speed, that pace of speed if you practice at home. So remember, practice makes perfect. This test is about habit formation. Okay, it's about habit formation. It's not real, even if I had an English student who sat the test and didn't get the score he wanted, but other students from all over the world, they can easily get it because they know how to do the read aloud. This section gives points to your reading and your speaking. But the most important thing is the oral fluency. Your pronunciation basically comes from the next item, which is repeat sentence. All right?
Okay.
So what is your strategy, Simon, for this particular item? How do you do it? What do you do in this test item? Do you read it slowly like I did? Or do you read it?
Just
yes.
Read faster.
Very good. Now, have no regards for full stops, commas, because the computer doesn't understand that. The computer is just whenever you're talking, the computer is typing them, or the script is written there somewhere, but it doesn't go for full stop. It doesn't apply commas. No, it just transcribes what you're saying. All right.
Okay.
Now, once it is finished, the most important thing is oral fluency, and then it's the content. Now, the next one, I want you, both of you, read at the same time. In fact, I'll join you. So 3 of us will experience how a test goes in the real test center. Okay, so are you ready for the next one? All 3 of us, when you hear the beep sound, we start to read it. Okay?
Okay.
So first, you. Okay. Although for centuries preparation, infection,
another patient was not established. Later half of the 19th century, when Pasteur noted the antagonistic effect of the other bacteria on the organism and its possible therapeutic use.
Excellent, very good. You both finished here. That is good. All right, that is good as your first try. Very good.
Okay.
So, if you
many words don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, you don't have to be concerned about that. Okay, for now.
Okay.
You can make mistakes. You can make mistakes up to 4 or 5. It really doesn't matter because the test is kind of forgiving. There's a margin for error for every test. There's a margin of error. Okay. Now, here, if you get 50, 60% of the content right, you're fine. All right. Okay. So, what I want you to do is to practice at home and get your speed and pace of reading somewhere around here. Now, what is important is for you to press this next button. Okay, let me do another one here for you. Okay, now imagine it says, well, I have to wait for the time. So how do you pronounce this one, Mayuko?
Versioning.
Very good. Simon, how would you pronounce this?
Versioning.
Excellent, very good. So you see, the pronunciation is okay, fine, even though you do not know the meaning, right?
Okay.
That's fine. So that's the good thing about this test, because you do not know the meaning. That's the computer doesn't know that. Now, so I just imagine I just read it, blah 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 blah, burgeoning population, blah 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 blah, and then around here, okay, I hit this next button, but I do not press the yes. So my time is not recorded. My time is recorded. Your time is recorded when you press the yes button. Now is the time. So if you finish here and then go next, but just take your time to press yes, then your time is recorded later. It means that your oral fluency is dropping. Okay. So what I want you to do is that as soon as you finished half time, somewhere past half time, you press the yes button. Okay. Next one is for Mayuko, but you can, Simon, you and I, we just silently practice it. Okay, but Mayuko does it. Next one. Are you ready, Mayuko?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, is that Mayuko? I'm sorry.
Mayuko, yes. That's
I'm
good.
terribly sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. Not actually this one. Come on. Yeah.
In animals, movement is coordinated by a cluster of numerous in the spinal cord called the central patterns generator, CPG. This produces signals that drive muscles to contract rhythmically in a way that running or walking, depending on the patterns of process. A simple signals from the brain instruct the CPG to switch between different models.
Good, very good. I think the time wasn't enough. There was a mistake on the part. Yeah, 30 seconds, that's not enough. It should be 40 seconds. That's a mistake on the part of the website, not you, okay? So you did 9. You did, no, it shouldn't be 30 seconds. It should have been 40 seconds. For instance, this one, look, it's 35. It should be 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, next one, Simon, please. But all of this should be 40, actually. Let me just go to a different questions. Okay. Yeah, Simon.
But this one is very hard for me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you want me to change it for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go one more.
Yeah.
This one. How about this one? Yes.
Yeah, this one should be fine. The preparation of extract is an intellectual effort requiring general familiarity with the subject to bring out of the point of an actual argument calls for skill and experience. Consequently, a considerable amount of qualified manpower that could be used to advantage in other way must be devoted to tasks of facilitating or to information.
Very good. There, you. There, and then you press next. Excellent, very good.
Oh, okay.
Next one, Mayuko, please.
Imagine living all your life as the only family on your street. Then one morning you open the front door and discover houses all around you. You see neighbors tending their gardens and children walking to school. Where did all the people come from? But if the answer turned out to be that they had always been there, you just hadn't seen them.
Excellent. You see, you finished here. That's very good. And quickly you press the yes button. Excellent. Very good. So practice makes perfect. All right. You need to practice and get that to speak. So as soon as they give it to you, you know how fast to read it, to finish it somewhere around the half time. Okay. One more for all three of us. Why far fewer people these days? 5 letters and therefore have less use of stamps. While far fewer people these days write letters and therefore have less use for stamps. There are still a few categories of stamps which attract characters that
common use for an
useful
indefinite period
and
until the
period
price
until
goes
price
up.
goes up.
A called definitive
Definite
issue.
issues. Why
Where a
have
more
more
collectible
collectible
type of stamp
is
is the
the
commemorative
commemorative
issue.
issue
Honoring
honoring
people,
people,
events, and
events, and
anniversary.
anniversary.
Issue honoring people, events, and anniversaries.
Excellent. Both of us finished somewhere around here, and that's good. That's good as so. And then quickly you go for the yes. Okay. One more for each of us. And the first one is for who wants to go first? Yes.
Yeah, I will do.
Put your hands down, please. Put your hands down. I'll choose it myself, okay? Because both of you raise your hand. Now I have to decide. Okay, Ayaka, please. You.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one.
In comparing materials with the non-material culture, the first being the object and the technologies we create, and the second, our costume, belief, and attitude, the speaker gives great emphasis to the material culture. He gives the example of the development of genetics, science, and the benefits it has brought to mankind despite a fair amount of opposition.
Excellent. Very good. Oh, come on. I'm very slow now. Okay, very good. Next one. Simon.
Okay.
Wait. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
How quickly is the world population growing in the United States and other developed countries? The current growth rate is very low. In most developing countries, the human population is growing at a rate of 3% per second. Because of this bustling growth rate, the human population is well on its way to reaching 9 billion within lifetime.
Very good. Exactly half the time. Excellent. Very good. There you are. Okay. Any questions?
No.
No.
So far now good.
Mayako, any questions? Okay. So that's about read aloud. All right. Now, I had a video here prepared for you, but okay, I'll play it now. So it's an intro to speaking.
Before we get started with the speaking module, there are 3 things that you need to know. Number 1, the 3-second silence rule. In the speaking section, whenever the computer is recording your voice, and usually it is accompanied by a blue progress bar completing from left to right, if you do not speak for more than 3 seconds, the microphone will stop recording, and the computer wraps up that question, and the next question will start, which means that you have lost your chance to give your answer to that question. So be mindful of the 3-second silence rule. Number 2, the position of the microphone. The microphone holder of the headset cannot be bent. You can only move it up or down. As you can see, the best place to put your microphone is closer to your nose rather than directly in front of your mouth. The reason, of course, is that you don't want to record your breathing noise. I think I made my point. Number 3, the personal introduction section. The personal introduction section comes before the start of the speaking module. It is not part of the exam, and therefore it is not marked at all. No negative or positive points here. This section is 30 seconds long. Don't worry, you don't need to talk for the whole 30 seconds. Just say your full name, your date of birth, where you come from, and why you are taking the PTE test. That's enough. It is in fact a sort of voice signature of the person who is sitting the test. That is you. For example, my personal introduction would go something like this. Hello, my name is Hugh and my surname is Rostami. I come from Australia and I was born on the 1st of July in 19 whatever. I am taking the PTE test because I'm going to apply for a university in New Zealand. And that's more than enough. Now, with these 3 important points out of our way, we can start with the speaking module.
All right. Any questions?
So
Yes.
So the question will be changed. It depends on our introductions.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, so if I say I am the PTE test is for my university, or if I say like
Yes.
just the same.
Doesn't matter. Very good. It's just, it was, and it was just a sample. I'm not going to apply for New Zealand University. It's just a sample, but just to talk for 10 seconds, that's fine. Just mention your name, date of birth, that's enough. But
Okay.
I would take it as a warm-up to the test, because you're gonna speak, you're gonna read aloud, you're gonna read fast. So I would take this point of recording as a warm-up. So I said, hello, my name is you, and so clear, whatever you want, clear your throat, but that's just no points, nothing there. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Simon.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, the next section that I'd like you to do is repeat sentence. Now, repeat sentence has the highest point throughout the test. I have a visual thing here. I hope I can find it. Where is it? No, I think it's buried somewhere. So next time I will show it to you. But let's just on this website, I can. Okay. So look, among all these 20, there are 20 test items. So here in speaking, we've got 5. In writing, we've got 2. Here again, we've got 5, and here we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 test items. So among all these 20 test items, number 1 in terms of the score that gives you is repeat sentence. It's a make or break. If you get this one, good. If you do this one fantastically, you're fine. Now, this question, repeat sentence, is a sister question to write from dictation. Here, they are sister questions. It means that once you learn how to do repeat sentence, then you are, you know how to do write from dictation, because they are basically the same sister questions. Now, guess what is the second most important part of the test? So the first is repeat sentence. What is the second most important? Mayoko, what do you think? It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. Yes. What is it? Simon, what is the second most important? Yes, it's right in front of you. I cannot make it bigger than that. Yes. It's right from dictation. Number 2 is right from dictation. So if you cover these 2, all right, you're going to get the highest score than what you want. And by the way, if you want 60, 65, always try to get 70, 75. And you're going to get it. Okay. So repeat sentence is the most important. That's number 1, repeat sentence. What's number 2? Write from dictation. All right. So what's number 3? Reading and writing fill in the blanks. This one, the first one. Okay. Now I will give you that visual thing that I've made. It's with weights and stuff. So once you see it, okay, you remember that. Oh my goodness, it's my messenger. I have to close it. Okay. Now, no way. I'll close that one as well. Okay. We start with repeat sentence, and I have a video. Now, describe image. There we are. Now, I want you to learn this method, because once you learn it, regardless of how long the sentence is going to be, you're going to make it. You're going to repeat that sentence. All right. I had some students that they said, oh, well, this is not for me. This method is not for me. Okay. Now, if you practice, you will do it easy. Just 1 week, 2 weeks, you will get it. All right. After that, once you got used to it, you say, I don't know how these people do it without doing this. All right. So I want you to practice it and use it. Okay.
Describe image.
Oops,
The third section of the speaking module is describe.
oops, days. So does that mean I need glasses? No. This one.
This one.
Yeah.
Repeat sentence is the second test item of the speaking module. Candidates will get 10 to 12 repeat sentence questions in their test. It is also the most important section throughout the PTE test. In the RS section, a recorded sentence will be played, and shortly after that, candidates need to repeat the sentence for the computer to record. There will be no time for preparation. Only a couple of seconds after the sentence is played, the recording starts. You need to start repeating the sentence when the blue recording progress bar starts. Be aware of the 3-second silence rule. Look at the following example.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems. The RS strategies. Number 1. Take notes by writing the initial of every word of the repeat sentence you hear. This strategy will also come handy when you are doing write from dictation, the last part of the listening section, which is a sister question to repeat sentence.
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online.
Most teaching staff make their lecture notes available online.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
Laws protect consumer rights and help to avoid market problems.
Laws protect consumer rights and help to avoid market problems.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
Sales figures for last year were better than expected.
Sales figures for the last year were better than expected.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
Please note that the college laboratory will be closed for cleaning next week.
Please note that the college laboratory will be closed for cleaning next week.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand. Number 2. Do not repeat fast. Try to speak as clearly as possible. Your pronunciation is assessed here.
I forgot I was muted. So just something I wanted to mention here. Simon, do you drive?
Drive car?
Yes. Do you drive a car here?
Yeah.
You
I
do?
drive. Yeah.
Good. Mayoko, do you drive a car?
No, I have a driver license, but I don't
Okay.
drive.
But you will understand what I'm going to say. But Simon, you will definitely understand what I'm saying. In read aloud, you are doing 80 kilometers. So it's an 80-kilometer limit. You should not go higher than that, okay? When you come to repeat sentence, it's a school zone. Simon, what's the speed limit in the school zone?
40.
Very good. 40 kilometers. It means that you should go slow. So remember, read aloud is the fast zone. You go 80 kilometers. But when you come to repeat sentence, it is school zone. So if the person is repeating like this, the last test was done 5 hours ago, you should not repeat it like the last test was 5 days ago. All right, you should say the last test was 5 hours ago, or whatever. I just forgot what I said. So that's the school zone. You go slow, not slow as in slow motion, but normal. The computer is transcribing. If you go like this, let's go to the 5 hours. So the slower, the better here. Remember, school zone. That's why I asked you whether you drive or not. Simon, you passed your test. Okay, you passed your driving test. I mean, 40, that is 40. Very good. I know it because I was, when I was doing the test, I didn't notice it was a school zone and I was doing 45. And then, yes, the person noted something down. And then when I stopped, he said, "Could you stop?" And I stopped and said, "Yes, I'd like the other driver to drive the car because you exceeded the 40 limits." Remember, repeat sentence is the school zone. Okay. Now carry on with these. Sorry to interrupt you.
Number 3. If you forgot a word of the repeat sentence and remembered it at the end of your repeat sentence, say it and you will still get a point for it, if it is within the recording time frame. Here is the example.
The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
Will be posted on the website before the class starts. The timetable.
Number 4. If you didn't understand a repeat sentence question, just try to mimic it. Don't leave any repeat sentence unanswered.
Baitcaster one, they got him.
Playcaster gun, they got him.
Now it's your turn to practice all the repeat sentence questions on the PTE.com website.
Again, I forgot that I was muted. Now, so if you didn't understand a sentence, a word in particular, just mimic it. Do you know what mimic means, Simon? Yes, what does mimic mean? Do you know what it means?
Just say the point.
Good. Mayu, Mayuko,
Mm,
what does mimic mean?
it's the to say pretend or like.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, Mayuko, may I ask what's your first language?
Japanese.
Okay. Now, I want you to say in your language that it is hot in here. Okay?
Yeah.
Say it is hot in here, please.
暑い
Atsi. So you see, I just mimicked you. All right? You are a Japanese speaker. It was close to it. Now, I want you to say a longer sentence, okay? Say, today I was driving home on a bus.
in Japanese?
Yes, please.
今日は家から仕事場まで運転しました。
Yo kwa sitata budeska kwa. So you see, I just mimicked you. And you are, it sounded, the same thing happens to the software. The software is just transcribing. And if you say something close, it will go for it. Now with Simon. Simon, I want you to say it is hot in your language. You forgot? You forgot your language?
No, I say already.
Yes. Oh, really? Say it again, please. Okay. Now say, today I came here on a bus in your language.
今天我是大巴士来这。
Now, I say the same words in my language, and I want you to mimic me. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. First, I'll start with it's hot in here. Okay. Inja germe. Mimic.
Inja germe.
Wow. That was. It sounded like a native speaker. Simon.
Yes.
Inja germe.
Inja germe.
You see, you just mimicked. That was good. Now, and the longer sentence. Okay, the longer sentence. I came here on a bus. Remember?
Yeah.
امروز با اتوبوس اومدم. Yes, Simon. Simon.
Actually, I didn't hear anything.
but mimicking is all about, just so you got the message. You got the message how to mimic. Okay. So if you didn't understand a sentence, you can at least mimic it. Okay. And like I'm not a computer. I'm not a computer. But when Mayuko said "inja germe," it really sounded like Persian to me, because to my hearing system, somewhere close to that boundary means something to me. And the computer works exactly on the same basis. The fact that it is a little bit wider in terms of it catches. Even if you, if you start, I'll give you the URL for a website where you can, where it can transcribe your words. Okay, if you start speaking in your own language, it still types some words, gets some words from your mother tongue and types it in English. Can you believe it? That's how transcription works. Okay, mimicking is very important. If you didn't get a word. Okay, any questions for the writing? Remember, you have to write the initials. Do you have any questions for that? Yes.
I couldn't get the maybe 0.3.
What was it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Let me just.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we start. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's the 40 kilometers, remember?
Yeah. I remember. And the next.
Oh, you mean number 3? Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3. All right. Okay.
Yeah. If you forget about the repeat sentence.
Okay.
Teacher, can I just take a photo?
Yes, please do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good. By the way, I think we are recording it. I think we are recording. Anyway,
Yeah,
you can take a photo just to, you know, brush up and referring to it quickly. Now, so yes, if in a repeat sentence, there was a word that you remembered at the end, okay? You just say it at the end, that's fine. Because in this test, when they're transcribing, the sequence does not matter as such. If you say the word at the end, still you're gonna get a point for it, okay? However, I think the sequence must, but anyway, you will still get a point for that. Don't forget to drink water, okay? Keep hydrated. I do it so that I'm running out of water here. I don't know about you, but I need some more water. I'm gonna get it when I'm playing. Now, when I was recording this, and students, this student, she was from I forgot, but Myanmar. She was from Myanmar. Now I'm gonna play the class videos. Sorry about the clutter here on my screen. Okay, class videos. Okay, now item priority. I will send it to you, okay? But you can take a photo if you so look, all the 20 items are there, and we have number 1 here, number 2 there, number 3 there. So you know which one is from the most important to the least one. Okay, so that's the item priority. I will send it to you, but summarize now. Repeat sentence. Where is it? Can you see repeat sentence here somewhere? Or maybe, okay, no, not here. So repeat sentence. Item by all. Oh, here, this one. Now, how to take notes?
Why has the project?
Now, I've already asked these students the permission. They knew that I was recording their voices, so it is okay. And probably most of them watched it when okay, the class participate sample.
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
Why has the project been delayed for so long?
So look at the score. So this student, the oral fluency 90, the pronunciation 68, okay? And still, she got 90. And this is the same student and the same result after she sat the test, okay? Now,
The evaluation form will be reviewed by university personnel.
The evaluation form will be reviewed by the university personnel.
excellent.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake background speaker studies.
There is a strict eligibility criteria to undertake the background speaker study.
So did you hear she added a word? She said the background. It doesn't matter because there's no negative marking. If you say their extra ones, doesn't matter. There's no negative marking. The computer just ignores them. All right. Now this is student oral fluency 90, pronunciation 90. Simon, why do you think she got 90 for her oral fluency? Simon?
Because his speech is very
The read aloud. The read aloud. Remember the read aloud. So whenever I see something like this, a scorecard, I look at the oral fluency and I see the oral fluency is 20, 30, 40. I know what the problem is. Okay. Now, oral fluency comes from mainly from read aloud, but it also comes from describe image. It also comes from read to lecture, but mainly, basically, it comes from your read aloud, sorry, your read aloud. Now, Mayoko, what about pronunciation? Which part was she good that she got 90 for pronunciation, do you think?
Repeat the sentence.
Excellent. Repeat sentence. Very good. So you see, if you get these two right, okay, the main point that remains is the actual words, okay? The pronunciation is your enunciation, how you pronounce, and then Bob's your uncle. You get 90, okay? Now, next one.
Next.
The thief visited the homes of several people every day.
The thief visited the home of several people every day.
So 87 for her speaking.
The following economic lectures will be cancelled.
The following economics lecture will be cancelled.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Preparation is important to avoid mishaps in the lab.
Rising sales figures means a rise in demand.
Rising sales figure means the rising sales demand.
All right. Okay. Now, any questions?
No.
No questions? No? Good students. Now, so that's repeat sentence. What I want you to do is to practice and especially practice writing. Now, in the test, during the test, you are not allowed to take any pens with you to the test center. You know that. You are given markers and reusable booklets. Now, I have a video for that one as well. Where is that? Oh, here. Okay.
Protect your 5 to 11-year-old with a coronavirus vaccine. Getting vaccinated will help keep your...
Hello, this is Hugh, and I'm...
That's not me, okay? That's not me. It's just a cartoon character.
Okay.
So now I'm going to give you some handy tips on how to effectively use the reusable booklet and the marker during the PTE exam. As you may know, you are not allowed to take any paper and writing implements with you to the test center. And of course, the reason is obvious. They do not want any of their materials to leak out of the center, like what is happening in this footage. Instead, they provide the candidates with a bundle of laminated pieces of paper and some markers for note-taking purposes, and this is where the problem really starts. Most of us are not used to using a marker to take down notes, so we use them as if we are using a pen. And of course, after a while, the nib goes dry and it makes it useless for writing. And since there's usually one person in charge of 5 to 15 candidates in the center, it will take some time for that marker to be replaced. This means you are going to lose some precious points. To avoid this, at the start of the test, ask for 2 or 3 markers and then check the nibs if they are in working order. And always put the cap on when you are not going to use the marker. Another way to avoid this situation is to doodle while you are waiting for the question to start. I'm probably the first teacher who's encouraging his students to doodle, but this way the nib of the marker wouldn't go dry and you are ready to spring into action immediately. So to recap, first, ask for 1 or 2 spare markers at the start of the test. Second, check the nibs if they are okay. And finally, keep doodling on the booklet while waiting for the question to start. Thank you for watching this, and good luck with your PTE exam. For more...
All right. So remember, if you keep it just for 5 seconds, 10 seconds without putting the cap on, it will go dry. All right. So just keep, if you are waiting for repeat sentence, just keep doodling on the side. As soon as you hear it, you start writing the initials of every word. Okay. And as I said, practice makes perfect. We're going to do some practice on repeat sentence. So any questions? Simon, any questions? No? Ayako?
No.
All right. So I want you to do some, do you want to practice writing right now, or yes, are you ready? Have you got a pen or a pencil and paper ready to write? Okay, good. The first one, Mayuko, please. Ready?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you see the recording and stuff. Okay.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Excellent. Very good. I like the mimicking towards the end. That's fine. In the test, Mayuko, as soon as you're done, when you're, you can go next. Okay, you can press next. And the reason is that because other people next to you, around you, they are doing their own repeat sentence, the microphone might pick up their voice. So we don't want that. If you're done, you can press next. Otherwise, if you keep quiet for 3 seconds, it will automatically wrap it up for you. All right? Very good. Simon, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Very good.
The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
The timetable will be posted to the when the time starts.
Excellent. Before the classes start. Fantastic. Very good. Did you write any? Because that takes, I would say, around 2 weeks of practice, 1 to 2 weeks, depending how much time you spend on it. Okay. So first day, fantastic. Okay. But the more practice you do, the better you become at it. And I mean, if even this, you have a long sentence for you, because you're writing, you can start with the first part, because by the time you go to the end, you forget the, if you don't write, you forget the first words. But if you write the first initials, now, if you forget a word, if you forgot one of those initials that you don't know what it stands for, just say a word that starts with that word. For instance, you don't know what R stands for, repeat, okay? But try to mention as many words as you can. All right?
Okay.
And don't go fast. Remember, it's a school zone. Mayuko, next one, please.
The university welcomes postgraduate students from all over the world.
The university post-graduation all over the world.
Very good. Excellent. But I want you to enunciate, pronounce it best possible manner. The university welcomes postgraduate students from all over the world. All right, so word for word. Now, next one, I'll do it, okay?
Each student is responsible for the safekeeping of their student card.
Each student is responsible for the safekeeping of their student card. Now, look at this. I hope my microphone is working. It is working, but yes, it is. Okay, so you see, this is how it works. Now, the computer transcribes what you say. Now, this is what I said. This is what the computer transcribe. You see, there's no full stop, there's no comma, nothing, because the computer cannot do that for you. And this is my recorded voice. Each student, each student, okay. All right, there's a problem with the player here, but this is the transcription, and this is the original sentence, okay? Now, the computer compares these two, and then they say, okay, the similarity, it gives me a similarity. So what's the similarity here? 100%. Now, 100% means by the way, every repeat sentence gives you around 10 to 15 points, depending whether you get 10 or 12. If you are given 10, then it would be 15. If you are giving 12 repeat sentence, then it would be lower. But imagine it's 15, okay? For this sentence, for this repeat sentence, I get 15 points. 7 of which goes for my listening, and 8 for my speaking. All right. So the point here is shared between listening and speaking. So if you remembered a word that you forgot at the end, that word would be typed here, and the computer is just going to compare the similarity. The order, to be honest with you, it is very difficult for a person who, I forgot the name of that person, for coder, the person who codes. It's very difficult to write such a condition for a computer to point words based on their sequence, okay? So I would say they just simplify it and they say, so long as they have the words there, it should be in their order because that's normal, but so long as it is there, you get similarity for it. All right. Does it make sense, Simon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, next one. I don't think my computer would pick your voice from the other side. So I cannot do this for you. I cannot, but at home you can do it if your microphone. But I just wanted to mention that website. What was it? I haven't visited for a speech notes. Speech notes. Speech notes.co. So speechnotes.co. Here, this one. Okay. So, if you want to get your pronunciation and see how you're doing, this is a good website to practice on. Now, I'm going to turn the microphone on. So this is how first you're going to allow the computer to the website to access your microphone. So I've already done it, but if you haven't, it asks you to do it, and you do it, of course. There we go. So the first thing, hello, why isn't it? Oh, yes. Okay. So as you can see, whatever I'm saying, this is transcribing. And if I keep quiet, then it actually just, yes, there we go. Sometimes it is not, this software is not perfect, like the one that Pearson is doing, but it gives you an idea how you should talk for a computer. So the best, do you know who the best person would be to get a good or pronunciation in a PTE test? A computer. So if a computer talks like this, look, the world is the best place to live in. Like look, it's writing perfectly, okay? While it doesn't understand, the computer does not understand your accent. That's what the computers are thinking. It's so long as it is just like a computer, you can make the border of that word. It types it for you. So I want you to practice there, okay? I think it's overdoing it. Okay, so There we are. Oh, area, look. There we are, area. So, speechnotes.co. All right, back to repeat sentence. So,
Each student is responsible for the safekeeping of their student card.
Next one, Simon, please.
If you have any questions, you can ask Jenny Bryce.
If you have any question, you can ask Jenny Bryce.
Very good. You were driving very fast. I don't give you a ticket today. You were doing 60 in a 40 area, Simon. Okay.
Okay.
You were doing it very fast, but only this time. Okay. Don't drive fast like that in a school zone named repeat sentence.
Okay.
Next one, Mayoko, please.
Yeah.
The guest lecturer has a speech tonight at 8 p.m.
The guest drive at the speech at 8 a.m.
Very good. What about tonight? Do you remember tonight? If you remembered it, say it at the end. So the guest lecturer has a speech at tonight.
Tonight,
And
okay.
you will suddenly remember, say tonight. So you can check the transcription here. So this is what I was saying. So the computer, oh no, it could be yours. So the similarity is 42. That's good. 42, somewhere around 60. Okay, so long as it is above 60, you're gonna get a good. Remember, above 60, you're gonna get good score. Okay, so don't worry if you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. I've had students who got 90 for their speaking, and they said, he said to me, he actually confessed to me, he said, by the way, I missed one repeat sentence completely. And I got 90, okay? Okay, I don't tell anyone, okay? So some students, the first one, they make, you know, they're not successful at repeating. So I said, oh my goodness. So, and then they lose it all, okay? So don't worry if you lose one or two, it doesn't matter. Try to repeat as many sentences as you can, and you're gonna be fine. Next one, whose turn is it? I hope it is not my turn. Simon, is it my turn? Tell me, I can take it. If it is, I can take it. Your turn, Simon, please.
The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research.
Sorry, I can hear you.
Oh, you could, oh, sorry, you missed it. All right.
Yeah, I'm missing.
Okay. Mayoko, did you get any?
Further something.
Okay. Let's just check the answer. Oh, it is recording. Sorry, so you see, sorry, there's no similarity here. Even if there was one of these words you mentioned, yes, currently, I cannot repeat. And then you get a point for currently, okay?
Okay.
All right.
The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research.
All right.
Okay.
Now, by the way, some of my students have good memory, photographic memory, they say. So they come to me and say, I had this one for my repeat sentence. I had this one for my write from dictation. And I just record them and add them to the repertoire here. So look, I've got 1,300.
The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research.
Okay, so next one, Mayoko, are you ready?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we've got 4 minutes to go, right? Okay,
yeah.
The last one.
Social media is criticized for causing internet addiction.
Social media criticized the causing
Addiction.
addiction.
Excellent. Very good. Did you recognize that voice, Mayoko?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Is that you?
That was
you.
That was, but I changed the pitch. So that, you know, it sounded like wow, wow. It was a wow. There was a wow, wow effect to it, but that was me. Let's listen to that again. And this time, you know who you are dealing with.
Social media is criticized for causing internet addiction.
Okay. Simon.
Social media is created for
No, next one.
Oh, sorry.
Most students are not eligible to claim housing benefit.
Most students are not eligible for student.
Mayoko, did you get any?
No, the most students are not eligible for the house.
Good, excellent. There was a house there. Very good. There was a house there. Excellent. I like the fact that while it is not your turn, you do it, Mayoko, and the same happens to Simon when it is not his turn and your turn, Mayoko. He writes it. That's good. Okay. So you see, I'm not eligible. That's 30%. Okay. Now 30% compared to this, how many words do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you see, out of 10, you repeat 4 of them, and that's 30%.
Okay.
So if you can get it to 60%, you're fine. Okay, you can easily get your speaking above 70, and that will boost other scores as well. Okay. Now, any questions?
No.
No.
Mayoko, any questions?
No.
So it's, yeah, we can call it a day.
Yeah.
And sorry if I look like a ghost. I'm just using the a light from the camera, my camera. I haven't turned the lights on in the room, but I'll see you next time. All right.
Okay.
Have a good night. See you.
Teacher?
Yes, Simon. Yes, Simon.
I cannot join the class tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I only can do the class on Monday until Wednesday.
All right. I didn't know there was a class tomorrow, but yeah, I think we can. Yeah, can start.
Yeah, I see the timetable. Tomorrow have class at 5 p.m. But it's too early for me. I cannot join.
All right.
Monday and Saturdays already start 5.
Okay, I think yeah, you can discuss it with your course coordinator. You can do that. All right.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. Sorry.
Going. Yeah. I liked it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I mean, the portal's great, but you're actually very passionate, and they can see that, and that's really important to me. So I think we need to have a longer discussion. Obviously, it's your business, so it's going to be probably a different arrangement. I'm thinking maybe we should discuss more of a partnership rather than kind of employee-employer. How are you thinking? Or are you too tired to think about it right now?
Yeah, we talk about it later. That would be great if we, yes. Are you still in the physical location of the yes?
We go back to the physical. So we are Crocos registered. So we're in Ellicos College International Language School. And yeah, so we do.
Like Einstein College.
Yeah.
I used to teach there as well. Right. Okay.
yeah. So, well, I mean, it's up to you as well. Maybe you're just happy with sort of coming and going and doing your own thing. It's anyway, my point is that it's open for discussion.
Right.
So yeah. So we're registered. We go back on May the 2nd. Are you, I mean, are you looking for face-to-face, or do you like the online, or?
No, online is fine with me. I like online, but face-to-face, I missed it, but it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. So, I mean, I've got a few ideas, nothing really clear, but I'm sure that, that, we can figure something out that we'll both be happy with. But you'd be a nice fit for our school. There's no doubt about that. And it's not just about the platform. It's, from me, it's, when you hear them laughing and having fun and asking questions.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that'd be a good fit for us. Yeah. Have you got any comments?
No. But yes, the link was the problem. And how long are they gonna study? I mean, how long is the course duration?
Well, that was another thing I was going to mention too. Have you got sort of a 4 to 5 week program?
And
so that's
how many sessions a day? How many sessions a day?
Well, they do 3 a week, and then they have on Thursday they have essay. So they join with the IELTS group and do essay writing for 2 hours on Thursdays.
I see.
So that's why you probably didn't notice that, because it's a little bit different. Yeah.
But if you still have time, I'm fine. Yeah, we can discuss the other.
I might just sort of change the view here. I've got a tiny little.
And it's very dark in here. Let me just turn the light on. Oh, I should have done that ages ago. Oh my goodness. When did that happen? Right. Okay. So I've got 10 mock tests, but actually the website is doing its job. I'm not involved. I have so as you can see here, I like teaching, but since I have so here the students can go actually and buy my recorded videos and then learn. So they are doing it. They are buying the 10 mock tests. So what I need is to have engaged, because you've heard the term use it or lose it. So that's basically what that's why I like teaching, because it's engaging. And,
I mean, what else are you sort of looking for? Is there anything else that you need or you're looking for, or you want us to help kind of promote your?
No, my business is fine. No, my business is fine. It's doing its business. It's fine. I just, as I said, I've been teaching for 30 years, 25, 30 years now.
Yeah.
I like teaching. That's amazing.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess, I mean, I haven't got any sort of, clear picture. We were just sort of.
We can, yes. So when is the next session?
Monday. Yeah.
Monday,
to Wednesday, 7 to 8:30. Yes.
Okay.
So if you're happy to come on to that, then that would be great.
Yeah. And then how much is the? I don't remember.
Yeah. So we advertise between 35 to 45 an hour. So I'm not sure if that's something that's
all right.
Keeps you excited. Yeah. And then maybe we can discuss sort of all the students who enroll. Perhaps I can get them to, their fees can be used to maybe buy. I mean, I know you said your website's doing its thing, which is great, but they're going to ask me for those tools. So at some point, you know, I'm going to have to.
Of course, yes. Of course, I'm gonna make some accounts for every student that comes to my class. Okay, I'll give it to them, but we can discuss that. For instance, if it is 3 months, or we can come to attempts how much, you know, just 10, 20 for each student. That would be fun with all the mock tests and stuff, because I want them to do all the mock tests, and they will get the score, the result you want.
Yeah, right. And I really want to promote it. So I really want to put some effort into it. I mean, I saw some great little snippets there from your class, which were hilarious, but also interesting. You know, I think that I could market those really well. And then that allows me to, you know, just pull back and let someone else who's the specialist trust that they're doing their job. But I guess the problem we've had in the past with PTE trainers is, you know, they haven't got that teaching quality. So they've done the test, and you know they've got some tricks and tips, but you've got it both. So that really is a nice fit for us. Yeah, and I've never really been happy with our portal, and I think maybe I should just cut my losses with that, as opposed to sort of trying to make that work all the time.
May I ask how much cost you to build that portal?
Oh, thousands,
Really?
and years of work. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mine, it cost me around 10,000, but the person who's doing it was my student and is my student, because in Iran, once you are someone's student, you are his student forever. So he feels, you know, so, but he was very nice to me. I just paid him 10,000 but he was more than satisfied with that. But he did a nice job. I haven't seen anyone else done this kind of test with everything that is. He did the test, he sat the test just to know how to, you know, to make
the portal. Yeah, I did the math last night, and I think, you know, with the what salary and the wages of the people who did it here, it was probably between 25 to 30. So it was a lot. Yeah.
And
yeah. And it's still not doing what it should. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So maybe I just cut that one, just cut my losses and move forward. But yeah, I mean, sort of PTE is a bit of that kind of that beast that or that sort of you know, and necessary evil. Like we don't, because it's really kind of conflict, because Turner has a reputation for good academics and good quality, and then we have sort of, you know, the PTE, which is, until I saw you teach, has been traditionally the sort of, you know, the garbage course and program, and so there was a real conflict there to make it match. And so we made it academic, because we have a 15-week CRICOS registered course, so it's internationally, you know, recognized by ASQA as a CRICOS program. But they don't want that when they come to this course, as you know, and as I saw clearly today from their response, you know, they were very happy and engaged, and so anyway, I'm glad you've come along. And son found the advert, so that was good. And let's sort of, I'll just have a little mull over it and see how we go. I mean, we've got the next course is in the 15th of March, which there's a few more, because we only just started marketing this one like a week or two before. So, and then there's a few who have gone, oh, can I start next time? But I think if I can just take a few of your videos and start sending them out by email to those students going, you know, don't miss next intake, we're filling up, and I think I'll be able to get them.
And the mock test, the 10 mock tests. That would be very,
and just a snippet of that one. Yeah, because that, like you said, it looks great. Yeah.
By the way, I make all my videos as well.
I know. I saw that you're a video editor in here. Yeah, in your CV. Yeah, they're really great. You could probably give us some tips on some of our videos as well, just how to make it a bit more entertaining. Yeah. Who are you here with? How long have you been in the country for?
5 years, 6 years actually.
Okay. And with family, or?
Yes, my wife teaches at Monash. We came here for actually her. She did her PhD in Monash, PhD TESOL education.
Yeah.
And right now she teaches in Monash and Melbourne Uni, but part-time, casual.
Yeah, bravo. What does she teach?
Sort of, early cause or the.
Oh yeah.
She got a PhD in TESOL.
Right. So the bridging programs, and I used to work at Monash too. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. So that was. Is she in the Clayton campus or the?
Yes, Clayton campus. Clayton.
Yeah,
campus.
better out there.
We were so lucky. We got a scholarship, and we just ran away from Iran, came here, and we were lucky enough to get our PRs as well. So we are very blessed with Australia being here. It is enough.
Yeah, nice. Any kids?
One son who's sometimes shouting 13, so he's playing on his games, shouting, I don't know, something. Because the other day I could hear a teacher in your vicinity teaching some courses related to aged care, that sort of thing. Was it or there was a gentleman yesterday teaching next door or next class. I could hear.
Oh, here, and that was my partner on the phone doing business or something, I guess.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
I thought there was a class going on.
No, yeah, he's loud. Yeah. No, sorry.
Sorry.
And I thought I had the AirPods in, but I didn't. It was, I've got it sorted today. I spent some time on it. Yeah. So well, look, for now, until we sort of come up with something a little bit more mutually beneficial, you're happy with to go on the books, and we'll get you as a Turner English. Thank you so much.
All right.
I'll take care of the paperwork, and Avis is the girl who'll take care of the HR stuff, and she'll send you a contract, and we can go over that and start with that, and then figure out if you want to make it more different model, then I'm open to that as well. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
No worries. Have a good night. Nice talking to you.
You call yourself Hugh?
Yes, because that's the Anglo side. I don't like. I'm a born again atheist. So the name is Muslim, but most Iranians who fled Iran, they fled actually the religion.
For a reason. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Well, Hugh's great. I love that name. It's an awesome name. So we'll go with that. Yeah. Perfect.
No,
I actually thought it was the PTE man. I thought that was quite cool as well. Thank you. I'll let you go.
You have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Good night. Bye.